Welcome, guys, to another episode of Rank 'em, where Neil and I, we rank the teams from 30 worst to 1 being the best. It's your boy Don here with Neil the franchise. You already know DITB1, guys. And now we are at number 16, which now the numbers in the ranking are getting closer to number 1. So we're getting to better teams. So the ponies are slowly drifting away.
Yeah.
Slowly drifting away. Thank God. So what's number 16, Neil?
Dallas Mavs.
And now this is where me and Neil agree and we disagree.
Okay.
For a few episodes we agreed with this thing, but now I disagree with the Mavs being 16. I think that you guys are probably going to disagree with them being 16.
We could just disagree with you too.
But I do think they're going to the playoffs.
Okay, yeah. I agree with
Which, they are going to be a 7 seed,
Yeah.
but the team that we have above them, which we're not going to spoil
Yeah.
to the best ones out there, but they're not making playoffs because the East they have better teams. So I think the Mavs being at 16, I think they should be 15, but it's still not big numbers. You know what? I'm not complaining. But the Dallas Mavericks, I think they are looking pretty good. Good offseason. Which right now I'm grabbing the lineup, which you can read. Because, I can't pronounce things since you guys want to make fun of me for that. So I decided, you know what? The franchise is going to do it. So here we go.
All right.
You just name them and I'll tell you what I think.
Okay.
And you can tell what you think too.
All right. All-Star Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk is nice. Dirk is always going to be nice.
I don't care if people are saying, "Oh, he's old. He's getting."
I don't care
fat."
either. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer. That's facts.
Yep. Okay. One of the biggest signings, Harrison Barnes.
I think great signing.
Yep.
Great signing.
All right. Donnie's favorite, Seth Curry.
Yep. Steph Curry. Awesome.
Okay. Andrew Bogut.
Okay, I like that. I like that
Okay.
signing too. Mavs are smart.
Darren Williams.
I don't even want to hear his name.
Wait. You want to say his name? Huh?
I want to punch you so hard in the face. I can't stand Darren Williams. I'm a Nets fan, that's why. Okay, guys, just so you guys know. Okay,
Next one. Don't even pronounce his name. Not gonna even try this one. Satnam Singh Bam, whatever.
Whoa, who cares? I say Pony.
JJ Barea.
Yep, he's good.
He's a good one. Wesley Matthews, underrated player, because I actually think he's good.
I think he's decent. He's not as good as people say he is.
Justin Anderson. He's okay. Nicholas Brasino.
Okay.
Charlie Villanueva. Okay, he talks a lot of trash just sitting on the bench of the Celtics. Let me just say it at that. Mejri, Salah Mejri, who was a good foreign player last year for them. AJ Hammonds.
Yep.
Jonathan Gibson. UMass guy, Quincy Acey.
I like Quincy Acey. I like him. He's a good bench player.
Dwight Powell.
Yep, he's good.
Devin Harris, good veteran.
Yep, great veteran.
Kyle Collinsworth.
Don't know really him. I'm not going to judge.
Jameel Warney.
Don't know him really.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Don't really know him.
Bernard James.
Okay,
Julio
reserves.
Cousins,
We don't even care about the reserves. I don't think they care either.
Yeah.
But now looking at this roster, I say they had a great offseason. It was like a roller coaster for them in free agency because Chandler Parsons left. Zeze Pachulia, I don't give a crap. He left to the bandwagon Warriors, which who cares because they got Andrew Bogut and Harrison Barnes and Seth Curry and Quincy Acey. They got a bunch of great people in free agency, and this team I think definitely went up than last year.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, they would be neutral if they were like 7.
Yeah, because they were in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
You forget that.
Yeah, but now the good thing about this team is they brought in 2 champions. They brought in Bogut and Harrison Barnes. Doesn't really make a difference.
Not a big reason why they won their championship when they're on the team.
Yeah.
But Bogut did help with the little stuff, and Barnes did too.
Well, yeah, because the Warriors, they played as a team, so you really can't say they're not. It's not their fault.
They're not the scorers of the team.
Okay,
Let's just say that.
Okay, my only concern was maybe they gave Barnes a little too much money and Bogut, but who didn't get a lot of money in free agency? So I ain't complaining. You know what? Great offseason for the Mavs, but I feel like they're just still neutral. Okay, Dirk is still putting up stats like he did when he was like 26. Yeah. So I'm not complaining about Dirk, but now he is getting older.
Right.
And
you start looking for the future. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Dirk cannot leave this team until he retires. He's been there since day one. But now the only concern about Dirk is his playing time. Like, are they going to cut his playing time? His points per game aren't going to be as much.
I think they would.
So I still think he's going to put up decent stats. I think he might retire after this season or next season maybe.
You start to play him a lot in the fourth quarter because that's when his clutch moments come.
Dirk, it will be an all-time legend. And now, I think Seth Curry, underrated as hell. Great signing by them. He dropped a lot of points in preseason.
Preseason.
Yeah. The preseason, you brag about your Celtics beating my Nets. But this ain't.
That's what they're going to do in the regular season. I'm just telling you.
It's preseason.
All right.
Preseason. But Seth Curry, guys, underrated as hell. Even in his Sacramento, their last game in that arena. I hope you know Seth Curry dropped like 30 points that game.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Look, just
underrated. He wasn't even playing in Sacramento. Now he's actually playing.
By the way, just because it's Steph Curry's brother, that's why.
No.
That's why.
Not at all. He's very underrated. A lot of people underrated him. That's why he's in D-League, and that's facts. Okay, Harrison Barnes and Bogut, great pickup.
Those are good pickups.
Great pickup. Bogut and Dirk, that's going to be RIP in the lineup. Yep. Darren Williams, I guess he's a good
come on, you got
injury prone now. He's injury prone now. He's been dealing with injuries. He didn't even play in the playoffs barely against the OKC Thunder.
You see how he hating his former players?
And now let's see here, Wesley Matthews, guys. What can I say? He's another injury prone.
What?
But he's good. He's decent. Overrated.
He's one of their best shooters on their team. What are you talking about? Whatever.
Then their bench is decent. I'm looking at their bench. They always have a decent bench. They always have a decent bench. And I think their coach is Rick Carlisle. He's a good coach too. Mm-hmm. I think this team, they're not going to go really anywhere except first round, only because you got your overrated teams like the Warriors and San Antonio and Clippers.
Right.
And all those teams. Yep. That's all I can hear. Which, the Mavs, they're just staying in a neutral line.
Yep.
I like how they did sign certain people in their prime, but I feel like their front office, I feel like they keep still trying to, go for a championship, like the Spurs. I feel like they're doing...
What do you think their GM's Mark Cuban? You know how much he wants to win? He always goes to every game they're in. You know, and when he won a championship when they beat LeBron that one year. Now he got cocky ever since.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So you know what I mean?
But now I feel like it's the same thing with the Spurs. I just feel like it's just neutral. I'm not saying Spurs are 7 or 6 in the East and the West. No. They're still a top 3. Okay. But the thing I'm saying is they only make it to second round and then they just vanish.
Okay.
Which we all actually thought they were going to the finals.
Who?
We all thought the Spurs last year were actually going to beat OKC and go everywhere. But no, they did not.
They underperformed.
Yep. So. They underperformed because it's old and they got some new, but we're talking about the Mavs and I feel like it's the same way. They got the old and then they got people in their prime.
Right.
And they got some young, like Harrison Barnes, great young guy.
Not a lot though. Not a lot young.
Great young guy, but 5-year deal, so he's with them for a while, which is good. But I get he didn't have a good game 7. A lot of people are like, but he didn't deserve that money. Okay, but you know how many clutch shots he made in the season that helped the Warriors keep that record? And you have to realize, guys, that Harrison Barnes, he did. Okay, it's Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Like, you're telling me you're not going to be choking in that. Unless you're LeBron James, who's been to, like, so many finals. Some are going to come through. Some are going to be making stuff. But others, they're going to choke it.
Hey, Steph Curry choked.
Hey, Kevin Durant. That's why they ain't winning a ring. But Mavs, they're looking good right now. Future, they're definitely going down because teams like the Lakers and the Suns and the Nuggets, they're going to be taking spots from teams like the Mavs. I think, because the younger teams are coming in, like the Timberwolves are going to be on top of them. I wouldn't be surprised if this year that happens and the Mavs don't make it. But I think they will make it because they always have a decent team every year.
But as a Nowitzki, if he's not healthy, that would be
a big problem. If he ain't healthy, they're not making it. But now, they really got to invest in their future, though.
They really haven't.
Like, they're really not focusing on their future because when Dirk's gone, the team's gone.
They just want now.
They want it now, and that's their only con in the front office. Okay? And eventually, these younger teams are going to come in, and guess what? They're going to grab a broom and just sweep you out of the way. It's proven fact. But besides that, anything else about this team? By the way, before this ending, guys, I want to say, please let vote Dirk for All-Star in case this is his last year. Because because he deserves it. Well, I think he made it last year, didn't he? Yeah, he made it last year.
Yeah, I think so.
Dirk makes it every year anyway, so why am I like telling you guys to? But anything else about this team?
No, I think that pretty much covered it.
Yeah, I think this team will be neutral. They're just in a straight line. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of Rank 'em, splash the like button. If you have not hit the sub button yet, hit that sub button now because we are on the road to 200.
You want that room tour.
You want that room tour to Brooklyn Nets. You think I'm not a fan of the Nets? Wait till you see my room. Guys, links down in the description below. Follow him on Twitter at NeilSportsMind, me at Donnie Barnard, and follow me on my personal Facebook account. And to all the best ones worldwide, DITB1's taking over. Peace.
Peace out.